Hey everyone, I know it's been a while. I did want to give myself some time with my braids in order for me to really give you like an input and what I'm going to call this video the reality of box braids. I've had them in for I make a month on Saturday, but I am going to leave them in for much longer. They do have a good amount of growth, as you can see. Wrong one, here we go. That's a pretty good one. I'm going on a trip soon, so I don't want to be dealing with my natural hair on this trip. I feel like the braids will help me really, keep them intact. Now, some truths. I do love these box braids. People do not kid around when they say box braids are great. They do help your hair grow. One big thing that I was really about when I was getting these braids were the frizz. Frizz is inevitable, point blank, period. When you wash your hair, if you decide to wash your hair, for me, my natural hair is pretty, I would guess you could call it strong, to the point where it's seeping through the braids, as if you can see right here. And it's like that for a lot of them. Of course, you can't see it from far away, so it doesn't really mind. I don't really care. And my hair is still being protected. I'm still washing it, still condition it, still oil it. So my hair's she's striving. She's great. Now some questions that I've kind of picked up, and we'll answer here in this video. Is this my real hair? About a good fraction of it is, about to right here is. And she's gotten longer, so she's striving and beautiful right now. But all this is extensions. My process took about 7 hours. They do last up to 2 months, which I'm going to be testing very, very soon. So I go into my second month. My stylist used about 2.5 bags, I believe, which is pretty dandy because I've seen people use 8 to 9 bags of hair and I've only used 2.5. It's kind of weird. I think I have 36 braids. I think I love the size. She does some different sizes within, but for the most part, it's a good medium size. I got a good jumbo one right here. You do hot water the ends when you do this process. Right now they're pretty all over the place. I could do it again to kind of even them out. How do I wash them? I take a spray bottle of water and shampoo and I spray in between. I kind of rub it in there, which is why it gets frizz, and just run water through them, put conditioner on top, leave it, wash it. That's it. Let it dry for a whole day. They weren't tight at all. The person who did them for me were fantastic. They don't stink. That's one other worry that I had. They don't stink at all. But you can tell when you have to wash your hair because it gets all buildy up there and all that stuff. I do have these little jewelries. Sad part is they all fall out. So depending on how you style your hair when you get box braids, keep that in mind. They aren't heavy. At least mine are not heavy when I wet them. A lot of people say that they're very heavy. Mine are not heavy at all. And I did refresh them, which is basically you take each one and you retwist them and making sure all the parts look good and you do your edges and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been about a month. It feels like I've had this hair forever. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.